Hello, welcome to my channel, Wing Spiritual Clarity. My name is Wendy Wing. I'm going to be doing a reading for the collective. Hello, collective. Hope you're doing well. Let's see. Card from the Cali Lightworker deck. Ooh, I love this. I have not pulled this card yet. I love new cards. New. New is wonderful. New is welcome. So it's number 5, Guna Tantrika. The message is the Divine Mother manifests the cure for when we feel overwhelmed or confused, or when we feel we're falling apart or locked in stagnation. She is the superior medicine. Even when we may not be sure what is needed to bring ourselves back into balance, she holds the answers. Tune in to your heart, and there you will find her sacred prescription. Trust your inner guiding sense of what to do or what not to do next. Trust that a better order is being established. I love this because it really highlights that whatever answers you're seeking are within you. It's just remembering what they are, remembering the medicine that you hold within, that we all hold within. That's beautiful. That's helping me remember how powerful we all are. That we've created this experience where we get to have an issue, a problem, a challenge, something coming up, and to find a new way of looking at it, a new way of perceiving it. Maybe not even perceiving it as a problem, but an opportunity. And that whatever medicine we are seeking is within us. Love it. All right. Let's get a card from the Angelic Lightworker deck. This one's saying pick me. 25, emotional comfort. I'm not sure if I've pulled this one before or not. This might be new too. A day for new. Maybe all of you are you experiencing new? Are you doing something new today? Whenever you're seeing this reading, are you going somewhere new? Have you seen new faces, or are you going to? Are you leaving space open for new to come in? Do you know what I mean? Like, I know how today's going to go. I'm going to do this and this and this, and this is going to happen, and this person's probably going to be like this, and I'm going to be like that. Like, have you already filled out what your day is going to be? Or have you left a lot of space for possibility, new to enter in? New. All right. Archangel Gabriel brings comfort for emotional healing. You are encouraged to commit to healing on an emotional level. You are making more progress than you may consciously recognize. What you may have believed was impossible to shift will, in time, give way to an entirely new emotional reality of increased grace, support, love, freedom, and empowerment to express your authentic soul voice. If you are in the depths of emotional pain, struggling to move through a challenging time, Archangel Gabriel brings you extra comfort and reassurance now. Don't give up on yourself or your process. Archangel Gabriel will never give up on you. You are loved and deserving of the healing that is unfolding. Be patient, be kind to yourself, and trust the process. Healing will happen. I love this in that by creating a new emotional reality of increased grace, support, love, and freedom and empowerment, it's all being done so you can be your most authentic self. So you can let go of aspects, belief systems, situations, energies that no longer serve your highest and greatest good. That goes with the new. You are releasing whatever patterns no longer serve you so you can create space for a shift in your energy. If your vibration stays the same, you will continue to attract, like attracts like. So if you stay at a vibration, but you're wanting something new to come in, it can't come in because you haven't changed your vibration first. So if you want a different approach, shift your vibration. How do you shift your vibration? How do I know if my vibration shifted? Well, I'm so glad you asked. Your mood is an indicator of where your vibration is. So if I wake up and I start like, in a lack mood, sometimes I catch it and other times I don't. It's not about being perfect. It's about noticing. When I do catch it and realize, ooh, is this really how I want to start my day with, I've got this to do. I don't know if I'm going to have time. Whatever the conversation is, stopping it and saying, hey, how about if I start this different? I'm so glad I have a place to sleep. I'm so glad I woke up. I've got another crack at another day, a new day. I'm so glad that this day doesn't have to be like any other day. This could be a very new day, a new experience. I'm grateful for the sun shining. I'm grateful for my giant cup of coffee. I'm grateful for going on a walk, and I'm grateful that my body works and is capable of taking me out and about. And I'm grateful for my neighbors who are so lovely. So starting on that footing, just noticing, it's not about being perfect, but noticing that you are responsible for the energy that you put out. And so taking that responsibility and realizing, I'm going to shift this right now. I'm going to switch. Now, a psychic tool to change your vibration is using your crown chakra. The crown chakra is this wonderful focusing energy, and wherever you are vibrating, it's like a tuner. Imagine like a dial on the radio. And whatever color or colors you're tuned into lets you know the frequency that you can bring in. So you can tune this is going into a psychic tools meditation. So let's say that you notice that you sense, see, or feel that your crown chakra is maybe has some denser energies, which means it's not your energies, maybe some foggy white energy, that's unconscious energy. But you're responsible for your vibration. So you can make a choice. Like, I think I would like to choose orange. And I'm going to imagine, see, sense, feel my crown shifting this disc, imagining it at orange, and allowing any white or dense, darker energies to not be focused on, to evaporate. And then see how you feel at orange. Or a real healing color. A lot of people enjoy white light. White might not be the first suggestion. It might pop you out of your body if you're feeling really uncomfortable. Gold, like metallic gold, is a fantastic color to heal. It's a very body healing. And some people enjoy green as a healing. So play around, get curious, play with that chakra. See if raising the vibration of your chakra, of that crown chakra, helps you create space and change your mood. So, all right, your animal totem for today is lynx, discernment. Look beyond immediate appearances. I'm immediately drawn into how, see if I could mimic the lynx, and he's nervous, worried, fearful, sees something maybe new that he's not sure of. Oh, it's all tying in. And I'm getting that he's not, the picture isn't him bolting away. It's being aware, I'm seeing something new. It doesn't mean that it's bad or good. It means it's something new. And I want to see if this is a good fit for me or not. So with anything new, maybe instead of immediately judging it as good or bad, and I'm getting with bad, it's like wiping it away. It shouldn't be here is the energy I'm picking up on, instead of, it's not my cup of tea. That new thing, this new thing, I got to experience it. I do not prefer that in my experience. So, however, this new thing was fantastic. It was fun. It's inspiring. I would like more of that. So not giving so much energy to what you don't want that's new, and choosing what you do want. Boy, new. There must be a shift that's going on in the collective as you're releasing. There's oh my gosh, that's so funny. As we are, as a collective, releasing a lot of what no longer serves us, we are bringing in space. We're creating space for something new to come in. My comment was, I interrupted myself, was, in the past collective, you've been in your crown chakra. So yes, we've already addressed crown chakra, the amazing tuning capabilities of your crown chakra. I'm going to go ahead and do an extended and take it over to Patreon. If you would like to join me over there, I'm getting doing a real crown chakra meditation, clearing, healing, opening, activating. So yeah, so I'll put the link down below, and you can join me over on Patreon if you are interested in the extended reading and meditation. So it looks like in the past, you've been healing from betrayal, from a massive betrayal, which, 10 of Swords in the back, like an overkill. And it has kept you in the past. It kept you in that Eight of Swords, patterns of negative thinking, like a thought prison, victim mentality. It looks like you shifted your crown chakra from whatever the storyline is that happened. You did shift your crown chakra enough to see a new perspective, because in the present time, collective, you are in the energy of Empress, nurture. So you've leveled up. Are you in a space yet where this story in the past, whatever betrayal and you being in a mental prison, that you are grateful that it happened? Or is that too much of a stretch? Because being in Empress mode now, you realize I couldn't have gotten here without going through, there were some lessons, some really tough lessons I needed to learn so I could be myself, so I could be fully myself, someone who's nurturing, competent, clear, strong, powerful, someone who is compassionate and has mastered, has reached a certain level of self-mastery and mastery in your world. And have you reached that perspective where you could at least start trickling in the, all right, that was really tough what I went through. And I'm so grateful for those experiences because they've made me who I am now. So just a thought. If you're not there, wow. Present time, wow. You've got the World card next to the Empress. The world is your oyster. You are starting a new cycle. You've completed a new cycle. You're arriving at this new space, this new you. Holy cow. This is such a beautiful reading. I feel this immense pride and joy and celebration for what you've gone through and who you are now. You have this amazing inner strength. And again, pride. So proud. Are you proud of what you've accomplished? At times, I get this feeling that you might be feeling that crown chakra goes to, yes, I'm doing amazingly, but and kind of, I'm getting that as you're leveling up, kind of seeing it as discs. So you're at a spinning disc, and there's another one that you know that's more elevated, not as a judgment call, but where you would prefer to be. And it looks like you take these leaps sometimes, but it's more like 1 foot on this disc, 1 foot on the higher disc. And so part of your crown chakra tunes into new you, and part of you at times still tunes into older, lower vibrational you. That's part of the process. Part of the process is also noticing, not judging that, but noticing, oh, I'm still like in between. And it's okay that I'm going back, because I notice I'm going back is the first step. Like I notice my vibration is really high, and then sometimes it split and I go back to that lower vibrational. That is amazing if you're noticing that. That's a level of achievement, is noticing where your vibration is, noticing where your mood is. And then the next step is, when you're ready, is realizing, oh, okay, I've switched back to kind of a self-doubt mode. Ooh, the light went off. I switched to a more doubting myself and lower energy, and that's okay. That's going to happen. Is there something I can do right now to raise my vibration? Is there something I can let go of? Did I notice when my vibration changed? Did something happen that kind of lit up, activated some old energy in my space? And so this is really a blessing, just like the stuff in the past is a blessing, that this triggering, this activating of a lower vibration is allowing me to see what I'm still needing to let go of, so I can fully step into my Empress mode and the New World mode. And I'm not judging. It's okay that this happens. This is part of my process. I think that even was brought up in the Oracle card, that trusting the process. There's also not judging yourself and not judging others who might be on a different path of awareness and evolution than you are. So some people might be, so when you're in Empress mode and you've got all these new beginnings, not being smug and letting your ego believe that, well, this means that I'm better than the others who haven't reached this level. Instead, if you are grateful for past you for getting that space, so you're not feeling like I am better than me of the past who hadn't reached where I am yet. So there's judgment with that. There's, but yeah, judgment. Then if you can be happy with who you were in the past and see that some people, they might be at an aspect of their journey and how they're perceiving things that's more in line with where you were at 15 years old. Just pulling this out, this is just an example. And instead of judging them that they should be further along, they should be where I am, instead thinking, taking the perspective, possibly, I'm inviting you to this type of perspective where you're like, you know what, that was, I remember when I was 15 and going through those type of lessons, and they were really difficult. So you have compassion for where they're at. I remember that it took a while for me to learn those lessons, more compassion. And I eventually did learn the lessons and change and raise, shift my perception, shift my vibration, and move to a different level. Not a better level, not more important. Each level is wildly important. You can't miss those steps. And so how you would support someone who might not be as far as you perceive yourself to be is believing that they can stay right where they are. They're learning really important lessons, and sending them, I know they can do it. I did it. I know they can do it in their own time, and not comparing or in competition with others. I'm feeling lately there's a real call to, as you're elevating your vibration, not to shit on the people that have not reached that vibration yet. Does that make sense? To set the example for them. Keep your light. You're not judging them. You have great compassion for where they are. You understand that everybody is on their own path and on their own time frame for getting to where they are, and that if they are not where you believe they need to be, then maybe you're not really as high vibing as you believe you are. You know what I mean? That you are judging others, it might be something that a new issue to work on within yourself. There's an invitation instead, like you can hold the vibration of where you're at and be proud of where you're at and the accomplishments without needing to poo-poo others and where they are in their development. Not only does that help you with your growth, but it helps invite others instead of making them feel less than, or they're not good enough. But trusting that they're on their own amazing journey. Boy, this is a lot of messages coming in for today's reading. Your higher self is at simply love. So this is like 6 of Cups energy. This is interesting. This tends to be a nostalgic card. A card, this backs up what I was talking about, how loving younger you, loving younger you just as you were. Yeah, you made mistakes, you were confused. If you were to go back now, you would not make a lot of the same choices. But that's the beauty of these difficult situations. Had you had not gone through these difficult choices and difficult situations, then you wouldn't be the person you are now. And appreciating that you of the past did the best you could with the information you had. So it feels like a real judgment keeps coming up during this, not judging yourself past you, not judging others where they are, appreciating where you are right now. Your challenge is to shine. And again, your challenge is to shine without needing to dim others' light to make you feel brighter. Without needing to get together with other people that might be shining and being like, oh, did you see these people who are not shining as bright as us? It feels like that, how to shine without shitting, how to shine without shitting on people who are not where you are. It feels like that judgment is holding you back from Ace of Cups, from divine blessings. It feels like there are more blessings that could come to you. So this feels like what I'm addressing today in this reading is ego. The ego's the construct of needing to be at the top. A lot of time in society, we've got this pyramid type of energy where we need to be up here and kick down, and because there's only this much space. Look how little of space there is. And to be at the top, you have to make sure others are below you. And I'm inviting you to create a new shape. You know, would it be a circle that there's enough space for everybody to raise their vibration and create enough space for everybody to get up there without a belief that only a few can succeed? Or whatever shape, share with me what you would perceive a different perspective, a different way, that there's plenty of space, and the more the merrier. Those type of beliefs, that the more people who raise their vibration, then as a collective we can shift into a whole new reality. So together, not leaving anybody behind, not judging yourself or others harshly, to have a great amount of compassion for yourself when you are going through these really challenging times, others who are still going through those times, and still others who have yet to begin going through these difficult times. Sending them wishes of wellness and strength, and knowing that they can do this on their own journey in their own time. Ooh, your challenges also, Ace of Swords in reverse. Your challenge is being brutal. Maybe lying to yourself. Clouded judgment, where you're allowing an old perception at that lower disc of vibration to pull you back into your ego and judging others. They're not good enough. They're not doing enough. So not enoughness. It feels like there's a line. Yeah, it creates, in that energy, it creates this lack of faith and insecurity. It's almost like if I'm feeling insecure, I don't want to feel insecure by myself. So I'm going to pull others, or whatever that lower vibrational energy is, and I'm going to pull others in this space with me so I don't feel so alone. And so it feels good in group situations to look at others and point out where they're doing things incorrectly, so I can make myself feel better. It's an old way of self-soothing, and a habit of self-soothing that really doesn't soothe you. It might soothe you in the short term, in that moment. Look, I'm with others, they're agreeing with my judgmental perspective that I am doing okay, and that person, those people, that group, them are doing it incorrectly, so I can feel better about me. And so it feels like if that energy were food, it would be real sugary and with no nutritional value. And so it feels like a real invitation to let go of judging yourself and judging others, so you can be powerful, So it also, so when you're feeling unempowered, then notice when you're feeling unempowered, like out of curiosity, not a need to be perfect, but out of curiosity, when you're feeling insecure or less than, noticing what habits you still have that are popping up. Do I need to make others less than me? Do I get in a real self-critical mode and criticizing others? Do I, what are old self-soothing patterns that you want to let go? I'm going to leave this here and we'll work on letting go of those self-soothing patterns that are old habits, as well as looking at more crown chakra healing in the extended. So thank you so much. I'll leave the link to Patreon if you are interested in the meditation and clearing these judgmental habits out of your space. So thank you so much for sharing. And thank you so much for all your likes and comments, and welcome to all my new subscribers. I can't tell you how grateful I am, other than saying how grateful I am for you. Thank you. Bye.